Welcome to Daily Devo. I'm Pat. Today, we're going to speak about our words. I grew up periodically riding horses. Now I was a skinny kid. Like I had to run around in the shower just to get wet. Some of you are going to get that a little bit later. What was amazing to me is that I could steer a massive animal with a tiny bit. I probably weighed all of 60 to 70 pounds, and I was controlling a 1,000-pound animal with a tiny object in its mouth. Some of the writers of our Bible take analogies like the bit in a horse's mouth or a ship's rudder, and they compare it to our tongue. Think of a ship's rudder. In comparison to the size of the ship, a rudder is minuscule, and yet it can steer the entire ship. It can turn the entire ship. This little thing right there, that little thing can do so much damage, or it can do so much good. Look what Solomon tells us in Proverbs chapter 25. It's the chapter we're in today on the 25th day of this month. In chapter 25, in verse 9, he says, "When arguing with your neighbor, don't betray another person's secret. Others may accuse you of gossip, and you will never regain your good reputation." He's warning us. He's saying, when you and I are in the heart of an argument, you better slow down and really think about what you are saying. I'll add to that and suggest that we do the same thing when we're in the midst of people that are talking about others. Be very careful what you say about others, because, as Solomon says, a gossip will eventually lose the trust of everyone. It reminds me of a story I read some years ago, a 16th century Italian priest. And he heard this confession from this woman who had engaged endlessly in gossip. And so he told her, "I want you to go to the market, I want you to buy a chicken, and I want you to pluck all of the feathers out on your way back here. Just scatter the feathers as you walk. And then when you give me the plucked chicken, I'm going to tell you what to do next." Well, the baffled woman, she did as she was told. And when she handed the plucked chicken to the priest, he said, "Now I want you to go back, and I want you to pick up all the feathers." "That's impossible," she said. "I mean, the wind picked up. I have no idea where all the feathers have gone. They're gone." And the priest said, "Just like the words of your gossip." You and I need to be so careful with what we say today. Think before you open this. May I think before I open this? Pause before you use this. Pause before you use that. Because we can go say sorry, but we can't take back the words. You can't put the words back in.